Alright guys, quick recap. These videos were from a couple weeks ago. We actually had, we attended 3 different car shows. You'll miss out on footage from the one from my job because unfortunately it was not well attended. We invited a couple different organizations. For the work event was a blues jam and car show. I think only 7 or 8 cars showed up. And I was working, so I didn't get a chance to really film anything. But then we got an opportunity to go to Hot Lunar Nights, which is really cool. That was a reference from my friend Gio, righthandimports.com. He told me about the event. I think it was supposed to be only JDM cars, but a couple more showed up, you'll see in the video here. But it was really nice. He drove up from Oberlin with a couple of his cars as well. And then we went to the Porsche of North Olmsted the next day, which you'll see as well. That was packed. It was nuts. I think there was probably like 200 cars there, maybe even a little bit more. Ran out of parking immediately. But this video starts right jumping into Hot Lunar Nights with Gio and his Skyline. So enjoy the rest of the video, enjoy the car show. I have a couple more things planned soon, some trips, and in this one we actually went to Doki Doki as well. So enjoy.
I ended up selling it at one point. The fun right here, imports, get it off the ground. Sold enough K-Trucks to buy it back and continue my business. So I have to just give you some background real quick. But it is fully built, 58 millimeter Borg Warner. It is E85 flex fuel. It has Audi R8 coils. It is it's got a Kevlar timing belt, fully done up. With the full E85 I have in it right now, we're pushing 600-700 horsepower, but we do got to put it on the dyno to confirm it. But that's at least what my tuner said. Shout out to my dude Shop out in Kentucky. Who did the tuning, and that's where we're at with my flex fuel. So super fun. We also had to do some fueling because we had some fueling cuts. That steering wheel is detachable.
Yeah, it is.
Inside we did some Recaro seats. We just actually put these in most recently. The Recaro seats, I still have my originals, but they just felt a little better. We have a full ECU from Heltec. The ECU from Heltec has the buttons here where I have anti-lag, I have launch control, afterburners, which are flame, self-destruct button, which is technically ghost cams. So everything about it is fully tuned, built, and controllable by Heltec. Heltec, maybe I'm saying. Back here we have a fuel cell. The E85 is so much volume that we had to take 2 Hellcat fuel pumps on the inside of my fuel tank under the car, pump it up into here into this 5.5 SST. There is an additional 2 fuel pumps that go through the large high volume hoses, and those pretty much give me enough volume to my fuel injectors at full wide open throttle so I don't have any surging issues. This is my baby, an anti-gravity full lithium ion with the remote to jumpstart my own car in case it dies. This battery alone was quite a fortune, but it's nice when you have LEDs running. If your car dies, you hit the button and it jumps it. Such a beautiful idea. I got mirror tint done. This mirror tint is super illegal, but I love it. It's very 2000s. Other than that, the blue and silver is obviously a Paul Walker tribute, but it's not the exact replica with the blocks all the way down, but it is a lookalike. Yeah, other than that, the one thing is my son loves felt, so we put like this felt suede stuff in random places so he could touch it, and then a 10 millimeter because we keep losing it. And really, that's about it. That's my baby. I bought it with first JDM I ever had, sold it, started my business, took the proceeds, bought it back and begged the guy, thank you for selling it to me, Eric. And now Right Hand Imports is pretty much how we met.
Yeah. Where can we find you online, Gio?
You can find me at righthandimportsohio.com or on Facebook at Right Hand Imports. Let me know if you need a custom entry to a car. I'm here to give you everything you need.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Chris.
Alright, first car I ever bought, 1987 Mustang GT 5.0. Came with a 302. board onto a 306 now. Pro Charge, full maximum motorsport underside, 3-link coilovers, 5-lug, 4-wheel disc conversion. It's got a pace car interior out of like a 85 Capri or Mustang or something like that. Recaro's 2-seat conversion. A Dugan whale tail on the back, which is a bigger, better, in my opinion, period correct version of the Saline wing. Been out of production like 15 years. 4-bit Type A's on the wheels. Again, period correct. Some that in a Fox body lug pattern is mad hard to find. Look for them for a long time. And yeah, bought it in 99 with 6,000 miles. It's got about 30 something now. I drive the shit out of it.
Oh yeah. Is it open? Can I open the door?
Yeah, but sure.
Oh
Yeah, so OEM dash. Like I said, the seats and that interior is out of an earlier pace car version of the car. Pretty stock inside other than that and the 2-seat conversion behind it.
Is this your daily driver?
I wish. Any day without snow or rain, sure. Cool.
Guys, we went to a couple of car shows yesterday by accident. One on purpose, one on accident. No, we got invited to two. Point is, going to another car show today. Yesterday was one at the Cleveland Foundation. It was just a car show and blues jam, little under-attended, but that happens. And then the other one was a connection from a friend. It was supposed to be, it was advertised as JDM only, but we got a whole bunch of different cars. You'll see in the video here as well. That was really fun. It kind of turned into a party. We got out of there when it was more people than cars. But now I'm going over to Cars and Coffee this morning over in North Homestead Porsche. So we'll see how that goes, but you'll see more in the video here.
So my buddy told me about this car show. It's at the Porsche North Homestead. And I pulled up and there's cars. We're completely filled up the street. We are, I think, waiting to get in. My friend said get there early. Starts at 9. I got here at 8:30. It's 8:30 something and change. But the point is, I probably say about 100 cars are sitting on the road waiting to get into the dealership. It looks like they're letting cars in every time, but they're just, I don't know if they're checking anyone. We're gonna see what happens, but hopefully we're able to get in. Also, if I can turn this around, I'm sitting behind Mr. Fast Boy himself. But there's a lot of cool cars here today, so we'll see if we can connect. There's a couple other classic cars, but it'd be pretty interesting to see what's here. There's some old classic antique stuff. Some stuff from the 80s and 90s. It's like a radio station where they say, playing 80s, 90s, and today. That's the kind of cars. Look at this guy right here. Got a ton of fun cars out here today, so we'll see if we can get in.
All right, so unfortunately, this is like the nightclub. It's like one in, one out. So the actual cool cars are over there, and the cooler cars are parking at the doctor's office right next door. So we're just gonna bebop around and see some cool cars, and then allegedly they are going to just walk around and be like, hey, we have a space for you. Do you want to bring your car in? So fingers crossed I can just bring the Every over if we get a spot, but this is easily the most well-attended car show I've been to so far. All right, so we're still in the overflow lot, but this is a very well-attended, very cool, you see the Every back there. Very cool show, very high-end show. So a lot of people here. The show's kind of spilling over from the Porsche dealership over to Aston Martin and Bentley. It's about 20 or 30 Lamborghinis. It's kind of interesting to see different models and makes and stuff like that, but very cool car show overall. All right, we are out and about at the Judith. This is an event called La Marche. We drove the Every here, and it was basically out of breath as we got here. It smelled a little oil or a little something smoky, but that's what we get for driving it on the highway. So it's definitely highway capable, but maybe not the best for everyday highway use. So let it cool off, hit this little market, and then probably take surface streets home. Let's see what's up. I forgot to record a video after the market, but we ended up stopping by Visible Voice Books. It's always a chill hang there. Very cool spot. Alright, so we took Lakewood Roads from Judith Café, where they're hosting the La Marche. No issues with the Every. I think it just got a little hot running wild, as they say. As the Hulkamaniac Every was running wild on the highway, so it got a little too warm. Took surface streets, no issues, but it worked out pretty well. We avoided all the potholes, things like that, but we are at Doki Doki now. I'm gonna see what fun things we can find here. All right, so it was a little quiet in Doki Doki, so I didn't record too much audio in there, but Doki Doki Kawaii Shop is the full shop's name. It's a very cool spot. It's in Lakewood. On the front there, you can see there's two sides, and you can see this is the left side in the video where all their Gundam stuff is. I was looking for some basic 30-minute fantasy Gundam or kits, but didn't see it. And here's the right side of the building. They actually only used to be just the right side. This is a really cool spot that they were able to, I think, use Patreon or another fundraiser, maybe a Kickstarter, to get the second part, again, that's the left side or the first part of the store, expanded. This is really cool to see this local spot grow. This section here is primarily manga, as you can see, but this is where the whole store used to be, and so now it's two, which is really nice. The combined space behind the two buildings is also used a little bit for playing cards, card games as well, but I normally spend most of my time on the first part of the store looking at kits, cards, there's kawaii goods, made a little alliteration there, but it is cool to see and get a couple copies of actual paper manga. This collection is also growing a lot. These shelves are growing by the day, so it's very great to see for a small business. Alright, we are back home, and while Doki Doki did not have the Gundam kits I wanted, it did have a couple small things, including this Turbo Baba, or Turbo Granny doll from Dan to Dan. So now we've got a cute little addition to the van. Overall, another successful weekend with doing some car stuff and also fun stuff around Cleveland. So shout out to Judith Café, Doki Doki Kawaii, and also the car show organizers. Fun weekend, busy weekend, and look forward to doing it again next weekend.